Bonjour à tous! I want to prefix this little ramble with a disclaimer on my own personal philosophy on life, which boils down to, if you want to sit on the grass, you have to get mud on your jeans. It's of course not entirely dissimilar from you can't make an omelette without breaking up with your wife. So if at any point in the following I sound at all negative, Boogie Bear here is going to lunge at my throat. Got that, buddy? Nice one. This week in particular has been an odd one. Those of us who went to Zadar are getting post-holiday blues. I think everyone's got something weird going on in the educational sphere. And we're very nearly at the midpoint of term, which means you've been away from home for a long time, and you're also thinking about Christmas, which makes it all the more apparent that you've been away from home for a long time. But we're still having lots of fun. Phew. It does sometimes seem like a battle, if you will, and I hope you will, because this is the entire crux of this post, against the elements. La terre. We climbed a mountain. Yes, we did, which means we defeated the mountain. Got right to the top, we carved our name in a little house. We declared to the mountain that it is now the property of the gentleman. Boom. But the mountain defeated us a little bit too. Or it definitely defeated me. On the way up, I'm in my element, because I have something that's technically called thunder thighs, thank you genetics and biscuit manufacturers, which are basically designed to conquer mountains. On the way back down, however, I'm using my arms quite a lot to like lift, go down, which means by the time I get back to my wonderful hébergement, every part of me is aching. J'avais mal au bras, j'avais mal aux jambes, j'avais mal au cul, j'avais mal au dos, mais on s'est très très bien amusé et ça vaudrait la peine, ça vaudrait la peine. L'air s'est changé beaucoup. We got the tail end of a lovely little hurricane that hit Marseille. We just got lots and lots of wind, lots and lots of rain, and a few little bits of thunderstorm, which was very fun. So the place is gradually getting colder and windier, but it's still a beautiful place to live. Phew. La feu! When we were up said mountain, we had a fire going. And you know what you do when you're sitting around a fire? That's right, my friends! You sing campfire songs. Hotel California, One Direction, Total Eclipse of the Heart, Turn Around! But singing into a fire when you're sitting on top of 1,000 meters of mountain is not entirely the best thing to do for anyone. And it's probably not helped when you drink nearly half a litre of rum. So on top of all the other mals, I had mal au gorge, which meant that I was very, very croaky in all of my lectures, but for a couple of days I had a really nice husky voice. Low. This, my friends, was the real battle, because in French student accommodation there are a lot, and I mean a lot, and I mean beaucoup de choses that can go wrong, and that probably will and won't get sorted out for days. So after said hurricane, there was a leak somewhere of something. Of course, to fix said leak, you have to shut off the water to all the other 3 buildings. That means about 1,000 students going without water. So you get up of a morning and you have a glass of water, except you can't because your tap doesn't work. And you have a shower, except you can't because your shower doesn't work. Slowly the realization comes to you. Your toilet doesn't work. You can't wash your clothes. You can't wash up your dishes. You consider life continuing this way indefinitely and slowly becoming an unwashed, unfed, perpetually thirsty, wasted being, which still for some reason is expected to go to lectures. There is no silver lining to this one. I'm sorry. There's simply not. Oh, come on, you're Canadian. You wouldn't hurt a fly. Fortunately, I now have a friend from home who's just come over to help me out with these kind of things. He got in last night. We had a couple of drinks. Say hello. So, from everyone here at Étudiante Aix, may all of your battles be won, and may all of your days be filled with light and joy. Santé!